and Jared are going to focus on today's topic, endangered species around the world. But first, what are endangered animals? Wikipedia says, I'm just kidding. According to the dictionary, an endangered species is a species of animal that is continuous threat going extinct. Now, I can see you're all very excited, so turn off your camera, put yourself on mute, go grab the coffee mug, because we're going around the world. Number 1, a millionaire. Wait, sorry. Talking about animals? Okay. Beginning in Europe, we have the Mediterranean monk seal. The monk seal is one of the most endangered aquatic species in the world. With fewer than 600 individuals, its current population is very spread, and that's one of the reasons it's so endangered. Wait for the compliment. How are you doing? Also in Europe, we have the Iberian lynx. The lynx used to be widespread in the Iberian Peninsula and southern France, but due to illegal hunting and loss of habitat, its population now consists of only 300 individuals. What's your opinion on that? Having a good time? Last but not least, we have the saiga, an endangered antelope that inadvertently roamed vast areas of Eurasia. Once numbering the millions, the saiga used to be a common sight in some parts of Eurasia, but ever since the fall of the Soviet Union in 1989, illegal hunting has reduced the population to only 50,000 individuals. No, it's a lot more than the others, but remember, we're still consuming. So, now we're gonna head out to Beriani. She's gonna be presenting the endangered animals of Asia. Have a good day.
1 hour later.
Good morning. My name is Kirani Fuentes Melendez and I am 17 years old. I find myself today in one of Asia's most beautiful grasslands, and it is currently 8 a.m. I can't stand it when humans, and I include myself, don't recognize how important animals are. Since I was a kid, I remember my love for animals, and even for a moment, I decided I wanted to be a vet. If I had a chance to choose my next life, I am between singing, but because of past events, I changed my mind, or I would dedicate my life to saving endangered species. Today, my duty is to inform you about the endangered species that are found in Asia. Wait, it's Asia, right?
Asia is a huge country, and there we can find numerous of endangered animals, like the camel, tiger, elephant, and cute snow leopards. Well, not so cute when they open their mouths. Since Asia is large, it has many different climates, like forest, cold mountains, and the hot, very hot desert, where we can find these animals.
To begin with, in the freezing cold high up in the mountains of China and other parts of Asia, we have the
Snow leopard. They're white, gray spotted with large black rosettes. It is a beautiful pattern. Since its climate is cold, it has adapted to its habitat. It has a tail that protects it from the cold. He wraps himself up, just like a burrito. Don't get hungry now. And an interesting fact is that they have the ability to leap 6 times the length of his body. They prey upon the blue sheep of Tibet and Himalayas, as well as the mountain ibex. Even though these powerful predators can kill animals 3 times their weight, they also eat smaller fare, such as marmots, hares, and game birds. They currently have a population of less than 6,000 in the whole world. That's pretty sad.
Now, we find ourselves in one of Asia's forests, and if we listen closely and wait calmly, we might just see a
Bengal tiger. Since there are only less than 4,000 in the whole world, they are difficult to spot. They are mostly found in India, Nepal, and China. They are orange with black stripe and weigh from 240 to 500 pounds. They mainly eat samba deer, wild pigs, water buffalo, and antelope. And they can eat up to 60 pounds in one day. Well, that's gonna leave a big... Well, never mind. Well, the roar can be heard from as far as 2 miles away. And I'm pretty sure you have heard about the white tiger. Well, let me inform you that the white tiger is a Bengal tiger. It just didn't develop the color.
Also in grasslands and in forests, we might just find the biggest mammal in the world.
The Asian elephant. They are found in South and Southeast Asia in dry to wet forests and grassland, and they live in groups. They weigh around 100,000 pounds, and that's like 478,469 pounds of coins. They have certain aspects that allows us to identify them from African elephants. For example, the Asian elephant only has a finger-like structure, and it doesn't affect their grab at all. The Asian elephant also is smaller than the African elephant, but that doesn't mean that they are less strong. They consume grasses, leaves, roots, twigs, bark, and fruit. They currently have a population less than 50,000 in the whole world, and they keep going down.
Lastly, since it was so difficult to reach the desert, I decided to contact an explorer and she will give us the information on the deserts. I'm here for the information on the desert. Very kind, thank you. In Central and East Asia, it says here that we can find
the wild Bactrian camel. What differentiates them from other camels is their two humps that converts fat to water and energy. They can go days without water under the burning sun. They also have the ability to drink over 30 gallons of water in 13 minutes. They are primarily herbivorous. They are able to eat plants that are dry, prickly, salty, or bitter, and they can ingest virtually any kind of vegetation thanks to their tough mouth. And an interesting fact is that their long eyelashes help protect their eyes from the sand. They are one of the most endangered species of camel. There is an estimate of 1,400 left in the world.
all of these animals have something in common, and that is the reason that they are endangered. They are hunted because of their beautiful skins and different body parts, and also habitat destruction and fragmentation is a factor. Loss of their usual prey, poaching, human and animal encounter, and tourism are also a big factor in their disappearance. Since I have the ability to help, I have participated in cleaning beaches, and it is my way to help protect the Earth's water, one of the most important ecosystems. With this news report, I found out more deeply the problems in our Earth and how animals are affected by human acts. It helped me create consciousness, and it inspired me to find different ways to help. Did it inspire you?
2 hours later.
Hi, my name is Alexanice Lopez and today I am in Australia. Did you know that Australia has the worst animal extinction in the world? And the bushfires of 2019 and 2020 have only made it worse. Nearly 3 billion of animals were affected by these fires. So now we're gonna have 4 Australian animals in danger of extinction talking about them. And here is the first one, the koala.
Hi, my name is Marcia, the koala, and I'm an iconic Australian animal. I am a marsupial, a mammal with a pouch for the development of offspring. I live in the eucalyptus forest of southeastern and eastern Australia. When I'm not sleeping, I'm usually eating. We survive off eucalyptus leaves, which are filled with toxic molecules, but we evolved the ability to flush the toxin out quickly so we can eat pounds of leaves each day without getting sick.
No, Jimmy! They're poisonous! Unless you're a koala with a very specialized digestive system that takes out the poisons and flushes it out your liver.
I think I'll stick to what my stomach is specialized to eat, pizza.
Yes, you should eat pizza, haha. But I want to tell you about our principal threats, which are habitat loss, disease, such as chlamydia, and the impact of climate change by causing bushfires and drought, and by reducing the quality of our eucalyptus leaf diet.
What are you doing here, little butterfly? What are you doing? No, don't get on my nose. What you doing? Get out. Get out. I'm looking at you. What you doing? Get out. I don't want you here.
Now that we have talked about the koala, or the koala talk by itself, let's move on to the golden finch.
Hello, I am a golden finch, native to Australia. People say I am the most beautiful small bird in the world, but we are in danger. The impressive color of our plumage caused that a large number of us get trapped in the wild for the local and international bird trade-off. These, along with habitat change as a result of land clearing and fire, are the main causes of our decline.
Oh my god, did you see that golden finch? He was dancing so good, better than me. Now we're moving on to the black flank rock wallaby.
I am a black flanked rock wallaby, an endangered species surviving in small, isolated population in Australia. You've got to be lucky to see me, a shy, small, and extremely agile marsupial that darts among rocky outcrops and caves in Central and Western Australia. We only survive today in small, isolated population. Do you know that when wallabies mothers are being threatened, let's say by a dingo, she gets really stressed and she will actually push the baby out of her pouch.
Wait a minute. The mom says, uh-oh, dingo gaining on me. Have my baby? Yeah.
The clearing of our habitat, changes to fire patterns, and introduced foxes and wildcats are threatening me and my friends' existence.
Everybody ask me how I know. I found a demon since she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know.
I would love to be like that wallaby. Oh my god. So now that you know about the koala, you know about the golden finch, you know about the black flank rock wallaby, let's move on to the eastern curlew.
I am the eastern curlew. I live in Australia. I have a very long down curved bill. I am warmly colored with a light brown rump and heavily marked underwings. Sadly, us, the eastern curlews, are critically endangered. We are declining because of habitat destruction and alteration to the chain of coastal wetland. The loss of even small areas of wetland by urban development, flood mitigation, agriculture, and pollution can be devastating. Direct disturbance on beaches by human, domestic dogs, and vehicles can cause stress to us. See what this does. Okay, so now I have it in my mouth. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god, take it out, take it out. Oh!
Oh my god. Did you hear those animals? I'm out. Wait, I forgot to tell you how to save these animals. We can help these animals in danger of extinction by reducing pollution and deforestation, recycling, contributing to charities that help these animals, and sharing the information about them with other people so that they know the danger these animals are in.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time, Carl.
Welcome everybody. My name is Angelo here. I'm currently in Cameroon, in the African continent. As you can see, it's raining here. We're in the middle of a storm. It's a lightweight storm. It's approximately like 6 in the afternoon. But my main purpose in this segment is to inform you about my research I did throughout the all parts of the northern, western, southern, and eastern part of Africa that I've concluded that which are the most endangered species. Wait a second. The most endangered species I have found and recorded in my journal, my logbook. First off, I want to inform you about the African penguin. The African penguin is a bird species located in the western part of Africa, particularly in countries. These two countries, particularly in Namibia and South Africa. These two countries is where the more densely populated area of African penguins are. An interesting fact about the African penguin is that it's also called the jackass penguin. It is called the jackass penguin because of its mating sound it produces when it attracts the opposite gender. It's very, very similar to a donkey. In recent years, the population of the African penguin has plummeted, has decreased, particularly to the oil spills located in this part of the Atlantic Ocean, where a lot of cargo ships and containers have spilled petroleum, oil, everything, these oil spills, and they go all the way to the western part of Africa, and they contaminate the coastal ecosystems and the organisms that reside in it. Another thing that we as the human race, do to threaten these bird species is that we take away their food. You know, there's a lot of high demand in the market for fish, and their diet mainly consists of fish, of sea animals, and it's really sad because this is the only native penguin breed, the only native penguin species in the overall African continent. It only breeds there, so you can't breed it anywhere else. Next up, I recorded the chimpanzee. Now, the chimpanzee to me is one of the most majestic mammals, or in fact, one of the most any animal species out there. The chimpanzee it's actually one of the great ape species, along with the orangutan, the gorillas. You know, apes, the great apes. Chimpanzees surprisingly share 98% of genes similar to those of a human. And another thing to notice is that their behavior is distinctively human-like, as in these mammals, these apes, they feel sorrow, they feel empathy, they feel love, they feel everything, sadness, angerness, everything, you know. And they're very majestic. Actually, they're very majestic. Chimpanzees are classified as one of the most endangered animals in Africa. Their biggest threat is us and the deforestation of their habitats. You know, because their habitats consist of the forest located in central to western part of Africa. As you can see, deforestation is a very common and very dangerous part that not only resides in Africa but in all continents as well, particularly in continents that include rainforests or forests in general, such as South America, Africa, and Asia. Not to mention, we are threatening them because of their habitat loss, as I mentioned before, deforestation. And these chimpanzees, these great ape species, extend through the western part of Africa, to the southern part of Africa, and the central part of Africa. Next up, I got the black rhino. The black rhino is, in fact, the most critically endangered species in the African continent. As the black rhino, the black rhino calves, the offspring, usually trot along with their mother. It's like back there in Puerto Rico, we see that the chicken always trots on its neck. It's always with its chicks, with its pollitos. It's always with its pollitos. You know, always together in a pack. The black rhino is a critically endangered. In fact, it is the most critically endangered species in Africa. Here in my research, as I concluded that between the years 1960 through 1995, to the year 1995, 98% of the black rhino population has gone extinct. 98% of the population between a span of 35 years. It's a drastic measure, you know, it's a drastic number, 98%. But, you know, reasons for this animal being hunted, and, you know, it's because we poach them. You know, black rhinos are poached because of their horns. Their horns, you know, these can go very high in the black market, extremely high prices. They're very exotic, you know, exotic parts of their skin, their toes, and their face, particularly their horn, is a very exotic body part, and they go for millions and millions and millions in the black market. Now, the cheetah. The cheetah is the only feline species on this list. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal in the entire world, not just in the African continent, in the entire world. Cheetahs can go up to 65 miles per hour because of, you know, they have strong tendons in their legs. But due to poaching and to their loss of habitat, as we threaten them as a human race, their numbers have gone down. Currently, less than 8,000 cheetahs reside in Africa. That's all for my segment. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next time.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
No me doy ni un coco.
Mira, que tú escuchas ahí.
Nada, Bad Bunny.
Digo que tú no tenías que hacer ni que una tarea ahí de inglés.
Mano, yo no quiero hacer eso.
Ya, pero tienes que hacerlo.
No, yo no lo quiero hacer,
Tipo que lo tienes que hacer.
¡Que no lo quiero hacer!
Mira, tranquilo, chico, tranquilo. Tranquilo.
Yo no estoy preparado para eso.
Acuérdate que eso es para esta semana, chico.
Mano, pero yo no vine ready para hacer eso hoy.
Pues eso es la que hay, tienes que hacerlo.
Mira, pues dame la otra gorra. Chico, por favor, estos perdedores no. Esta tampoco, chico. Esta ni me sirve, chico. Talking manín, pero así no, para atrás.
¿Cómo así para atrás?
Now we're ready, bro. What's the topic?
Wasn't it about animals in danger from North America?
Oh, isn't that where we are, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, let's go find some.
Let's go.
Isn't that one of them?
That one?
Yeah, bro, look at it.
Ah, bro. I don't think that's in danger, bro.
What you mean?
That's an iguana.
Oh. Where do we find some?
Bro, don't you think the internet would work?
346 minutes later.
Sir, you got a phone call.
Oh my god, who is it? Put him over. Hello? Oh, I don't want to do that. Get out of here.
So, after long hours of research and study of doing this on my own, oh my god. It's not like you did it all, bro. Yeah, you did the research, but it's not like you're going to be the one presenting it. It's not like you can talk. So shut up. Let me get to it. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So I'm going to be talking about endangered species in North America. So it's safe to say that North America is all of the states that cover all along from Mexico, passing around the USA and going all the way up to Alaska. But before we go over all of North America, we don't want to leave out the Caribbean. So we're going to start by one of the most endangered species in the Caribbean. So first up, we're going to be talking about the West Indian manatee. This animal is located in the Caribbean waters and all throughout North American waters. The manatees are very large aquatic mammals, and that's one of the reasons that they are referred to as sea cows. Their most important role in the ocean is keeping everything clean by eating all of the seagrass that they can. These mammals are known by the huge amounts of seagrass that they consume in a day. Even though manatees don't have a main predator, the main reason that make them an endangered species is the fact that water pollution makes them switch up their habitats and they have to move somewhere else where they cannot find their food. Another reason is the boats that go through their habitat and cause harm to them. Manatees spend most of their times on shallow waters, and that's why boats can cause harm to them. Next up, we're going back to the Caribbean. We're going to be talking about the Puerto Rican parrot. This bird is one of its kind. It's mainly found in Puerto Rico, its natural habitat. The main reasons of the endangerment of this bird are causes like animal trafficking and change of habitat. Efforts from nature experts of breeding this animal carefully have been paying off, but it doesn't change the fact that we need to keep taking care of it as much as we can. Moving over to North America, we're going to be talking about the California condor.
The California condor is a New World vulture and the largest North American land bird. It became extinct in the wild in 1987, but has since been reintroduced to northern Arizona and southern Utah, the coastal mountains of central and southern California, and northern Baja California.
Special thanks to my buddy Will for reading us this information about the California condor. Thank you, Will.
You are welcome, Raul, anytime. I hope you get a better grade than on your essay.
Yeah, me too, Will. Well, that will be enough for me today. I'm going to leave you with my next partner.
I'm out of here. Hey, dog!
1 week later.
Live? Hi, my name is Javier the Explorer. I'm here in the Amazon jungle located in South America. I'm looking for animals like the one behind the camera that are endangered. I have gotten 4 animals information. Let's take a look. At first, we have the Amazonian manatee. The Amazonian manatee is a species of manatee that lives in the freshwater habitat of the Amazon River. The Amazonian manatee is an herbivore that feeds on aquatic vegetation near lake edges and floating vegetation. This animal is unique in that they are the only plant-eating marine mammal in modern times. This manatee is considered endangered. Its main predator is man. It has been heavily hunted by commercial hunters, being sold for meat, oil, and fat, and at one time for its hide. Other threats include accidental drowning in commercial fishing nets and degradation of food supply by soil erosion, resulting from deforestation. With a population of around 10,000, it is said to be declining by 30% over the next 3 generations. In part due to continued hunting pressure, Amazonian manatees are now threatened by habitat loss and mercury pollution by illegal gold mines. The second animal is the golden lion tamarin. Lion tamarin take their name from their impressive manes. The golden lion tamarin may be the most beautiful of the 4 lion tamarin species. Its abundant golden hair frames a charismatic black face and covers its small body and tail. The golden lion tamarin form social family groups. They sleep in hollows at night and forage by the day while traveling from branch to branch. Long fingers help them stay aloft and snare insects, fruit, lizards, and birds. These interesting animals are threatened, as are many of the forests in which they live. Only 2 to 3% of the golden lion tamarin original rainforest habitat is still in existence. The golden lion tamarin has become one of the world's most endangered animals. They are only found in the lowland forests of Brazil. In the wild, they will live for approximately 15 years, but in the zoo they can live up to 20 years. Our next animal is the Orinoco crocodile. The Orinoco crocodile is the largest predator found in South America. This reptile exists at least 240 million years. Orinoco crocodile occurs in Colombia and Venezuela, being found in the water and quiet lagoons of the Orinoco River basin. Adult crocodiles are carnivorous. They mainly feed upon birds, fish, and small mammals. Juveniles, on the other hand, tend to consume more insects, crabs, and snails, and fish. Currently, the Orinoco crocodile is hunted for its meat and teeth that are used for medical purposes. In certain areas, they're killed by local people, suffering from destruction of their natural habitat as well as collection of their eggs and juveniles. The exact number of the population in the wild is unknown for today, varying from 250 and 1,500 individuals. Our final animal is the pygmy three-toed sloth, classified as critically endangered and believed to have a rapidly declining population and habitat area. Pygmy three-toed sloths have been primarily recorded in the red mangrove forest surrounding the island. They mainly feed on mangrove leaves, which put the population at risk when the mangrove forests are logged. The pygmy three-toed sloth is one of the slowest animals in the world. Ongoing destruction and fragmentation of its habitat, exploitation for food, the presence of feral cats, and lack of sufficient legal protection for pygmy treetop sloths and their habitat have caused a sharp decrease in its population. While their native island is uninhabited, seasonal visitors, including fishermen, lobster divers, and indigenous people, have been known to hunt the sloths. The most recent data of the sloth is disheartening, indicating there may be only 48 left, a significant decrease from the estimate of 79 in 2013. As you can see, these animals share the same reason that they are endangered, created by the humans. We need to contribute helping these animals by creating awareness and stopping the destruction of habitat. Also, you can do as I do, recycle. We can help stopping the pollution and the contamination in the world, and this help the animals. What was that? Run!
Now it's time to take action and save the little we have left.
Iberian lynx, koala, Asian elephant, African penguin, and the Amazonian manatee are some endangered species all around the world that we must protect.
Mammals to birds, birds to amphibians and reptiles to fish. All these animals inhabit the entire world.
Looking for solutions to make a better place for them.
There is a place in Africa where everything lives in a perpetual state.